So I don't know where you're from, but in America we have this very odd thing that I've never understood, and it's called daylight savings times. Sometimes it's amazing and sometimes it sucks. But what it is it's in, I think it's March and November, you shift your clocks. So in November, you get an extra hour of sleep. In March, you lose an hour of sleep. So I'm grateful. I mean, I went to bed around 11 o'clock last night, which really means that I went to bed at 10 o'clock and I got up at 6:45. So I got 9 hours of sleep, which is sick. I've never understood why musicians release their Christmas album in October. Like, you go into the stores and Halloween hasn't even happened yet, and they take out all the Halloween stuff and put in Christmas stuff. That stuff, like, the season pushing drives me insane. But I guess you want them to listen to your music as long as possible, because Christmas is only a short season. But regardless, whatever. And I'll probably end up doing it myself at some point. But I usually release a Christmas song every year around like end of November. Which then, like, the problem with that is it's really only 1 month to listen to it. That being said, though, I think it's time that I start writing my new Christmas song for this year. Last year, my goal was to write a Christmas song, which was Miracles in the Ordinary, a song that without listening to it, you wouldn't know is a Christmas song, because then you can listen to it all year round, which I really like. So I have to decide if I'm going to do something similar to that this year, or if I'm going to do something like distinctly Christmas. So I just got off the phone with my grandma, getting the grandma, we call her Nanny Restituto, we call her Nanny, but Nanny Restituto homemade Sunday sauce recipe. I have been craving to make Sunday sauce for a long time, and today is going to be the day that I make it. But like any true Italian, we do not measure. Even the Spanish side, we don't measure anything. It's just to taste, to feel, to touch. So, so I wasn't even expecting her, but she's like, I can't give you the measurements. I'm like, I don't want the measurements, because even if you gave them to me, I wouldn't follow through with them. I just kind of like do a handful of this, a skip of that, a touch of this, so you bang of that. Oh, but a side note is my goal is to try to do it for under $10. So I did not do it for under $10. Ended up being under 14. It came to $13.92. I'm trying to be a little more conscious of the budget this month, just because we keep going, Jamie and I keep going over. It's not the end of the world, but like, we have a budget for a reason, and we want to try to maintain it. There's no point in us doing the budget if we're not going to actually maintain it. Except for the fact that even if we don't maintain it, we at least know where our money's going, rather than just spending money and wondering where it went. I put things back that we didn't need. Like, did I really need the extra cheese? No, we have some sort of cheese at home. Did I really need, specific style pasta? Even though as an Italian, I believe that every single different shape of pasta tastes different. I put the rigatoni back because we have other stuff at home that I can use. So yes, that is the case. Every size and shape of pasta tastes different.